I think the beautiful thing about the piece is we're just trying to tell a positive message about recovery in a language that everybody can, like, dance doesn't have a language barrier, that's what I'm trying to say, so everybody would be able to relate to it in different ways, different body language, so that's me.
Paul was really intent on trying to find the humour in the darkness, so it was about finding real truth and real stories, but that had a sense of lightness to them, or that could be twisted to kind of bring out the humour. So my story, which was also my truth, I'd go out and I would take so many drugs that I'd pass out. Sometimes that was quite scary because I was quite vulnerable. I mean, obviously if you're passed out in a club and with people you don't really know that well, all sorts of things could happen. It's quite a dangerous thing to do. I was just escaping and having fun, I thought, and I don't think I was really aware at that time that I had a problem.
I'd be clubbing and partying with my friends.
And then suddenly they'd kind of look around and I'd be on the floor because I'd passed out.
But I certainly feel that as an individual, and for all of us really, I feel like we've kind of come on leaps and bounds, and I really feel that growth every time we work on something. And I think as individuals, as a company, that's all that we could hope for really, to keep growing and to keep kind of, you know, communicating the stories that we tell, and to do it in our own unique way. That's what makes this company special.
The point of the show, which is about diversity, like addiction doesn't choose who it grabs. And my character, he's kind of a part of everyone really. He begins to sort of tell the stories in a sense and start to introduce the characters, and it's about having a laugh in a sense, do you know what I mean? And sort of laughing at ourselves and not taking ourselves very seriously. So he is quite extrovert and a little bit over the top, do you know what I mean? Which is, you know, to the extreme, you know, like addiction is extreme.
On the train, on the way back, I was like reflecting on what we've been doing this week, and I had a massive brainwave. I was like, where was I this time last year? I was stuck in hospital. I wasn't allowed out, wasn't allowed any of my clothes, you know, had no freedom, wasn't even allowed curtains, for crying out loud. So from going from that to a year later being like this and being able to be so much more confident and have so much more self-esteem and being able to actually, you know, perform how I want to perform rather than thinking, oh my God, I've got to perform like this, I've got to perform like that, I've got to perform like the other, and feeling more confident, like in my skin. Like, I cannot thank Fallen Angels enough, and this project has really boosted me for going back to uni as well, because I don't think I would have been able to go back if not. I really don't.
It's been a massive process for me, you know, but I really found something through that, through the dance, through movement, through so much so that it took me to college and then to university, of which I have just graduated from university with a first class degree, which is, really is quite a surprise, to be honest.
When you start to laugh at yourself and see the funny side of what you got up to, then that is quite healing rather than beating yourself up about it. And in this particular piece we've got lots of different characters. So we've got extreme characters. We've got like somebody like a bank robber, we've got like this camp tramp, we've got like this guy that plays a bit of a geezer, and all that says to me is like that addiction doesn't discriminate, but hopefully it's a positive message. There's lightness in it as well, there's always hope, but there's learning to laugh at ourselves and the situations that we got ourselves into, and hopefully that'll come across in the audience as well.
For me, this project has meant that I have a lot more confidence and self-esteem to do contemporary dance, which I do at uni, but I've had a year out. I've learned so much about myself and so much about my dancing and everything, so it's been amazing.
It's brought out a lot of my confidence, and yeah, it's been great.
It's given me a purpose. I can communicate in ways I can't with words.
It really lifts your spirit and makes me feel happy and good.
It's really opened my eyes to working with people in recovery and exploring these type of themes, which I've never done before, so it's been really inspiring for me.
The whole piece is about addiction doesn't discriminate, and it's kind of like learning how to look at the past, don't stare at it, but use it as a tool to obviously help others, but like don't take life too seriously. Do you know what I mean? Because in recovery we have lots of fun.
It was creative, unique and fresh. You were really good.
Calming and emotional.
Amazing.
I thought it was moving and emotional.
I thought that they was really good at dancing and they was really cool. Plus I really liked the makeup and what they was wearing and stuff.
Falling Angels, really enjoyable, really good. Great way of expressing feet stuff. Really enjoyed it. Top time.
I thought they were absolutely brilliant.
I thought it was absolutely amazing and I feel like they need to take me on as a singer with them.
So emotional, so expressional, and yeah, keep it going guys, brilliant, fantastic.
Inspirational, magical and enthralling.
Spectacular, brilliant. Everyone was felt such relief and like elation after it. It was just great, yeah. Great day.